Hey, good morning class. How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine in your home and doing your job in proper manner. So myself, Anil Adhikari, PGT Mathematics from DPS Lamachor, and in this session I am going to solve some question from exercise 10.1 which is related to straight line. In my earlier video I have discussed about the basics of straight line in this and I have discussed about slope in when the angle has been given, slope when end points of the coordinate has been given, and angle between any two straight line, and what is the condition for perpendicularism and parallelism, and also I have discussed about collinearity of 3 points. Okay, now it's time to execute our knowledge while solving the question. So let's start. So our very first question which I am going to discuss is very first question from exercise 10.1. So this question, draw a quadrilateral in the Cartesian plane whose vertices are given as, so vertices as given a minus 4, 5, b 0, 7, c 5, minus 5, and d minus 4, minus 2. So these are the vertices of any equilateral triangle. Okay, equilateral, okay, quadrilateral. Now we have to draw this quadrilateral in any graph, and then we have to find the area of this quadrilateral. So first we will make a Cartesian plane. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and first see the x-axis, the minimum and maximum value of x-axis. The maximum value of x-axis is 5 and the minimum value is 4. So we have to increase this x-axis till there, and this y-axis like here. So this is the origin. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in y-axis we have to take till value 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The negative direction of x-axis -4 is the minimum value. So -1, -2, -3, and -4. In the negative direction of y-axis कहाँ तक जाना है? -5. So -1, -2, -3, -4, and this is -5. Okay. Now we have to plot these points in this xy plane. The very first point is -4, 5. So x coordinate is -4 and y coordinate is 5. So taking this line like that. So this is the point. This is the point -4, 5. Another point is 0, 7. 0 is the origin and 7 is this point. So this point is 0, 7. Next point 5, -5. 5 is here and -5 is here. So taking this line like this, so where they meet, this will be the point 5, -5. Okay. Now next point is -4, -2. So -4 is here and -2 is this. So this is the point. Okay. -4, -2. So -4, -2 is this point. Okay. Taking this like that, like that. So this is the point -4, -2. Now make all points. Okay. So this is and another point. Where is another point? Another point is this. So we have to make it this. Okay. Another point is this point. Okay. And now this point. Okay. This is your required quadrilateral. Now give them number A alphabetically. This is A, this is B, and this is C, this is D. Okay. This is the ABCD is the quadrilateral. Now we need to find the area of this quadrilateral. So for that we need to meet A with C so that we get a triangle. So that we get two triangles, sorry, not one, two triangles. Now area of quadrilateral ABCD is the sum of area of triangle. The first triangle is ABC plus triangle next ADC. Okay. So for the first triangle, let us assume this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this is x3 comma y3. Okay. For the first triangle, which is triangle BAC, either you can say triangle ABC. So area of triangle. What is the formula for area of triangle? Area of triangle is equal to 1/2 times x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. This formula you have learned in 10th standard. Okay. If you have given vertices of any triangle, then the formula for area of the triangle is 1/2 times within bracket x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. So we use this formula to find the area of both the triangle. So the area of triangle BAC (1/2). Now x1 is 0 here, y2 minus y3. So y2 is 5, y3 is minus 5. So 5 minus 5. This will become 5 plus 5. Next x2. So x2 is minus 4, y3 minus y1. So y3 is minus 5 and y1 is 7. So minus 5 minus 7 plus x3. What is the value of x3? Value of x3 is 5. So 5 times y1 minus y2. So y1 is 7 and y2 is 5. So 7 minus 5. So this is 1/2 times the first amount will be 0 or multiplying with 0, and this will be 7 plus 5, 12 minus 12 minus 4. This is 48. Okay, and 7 minus 5, this is 2. 2 5 are 10. So your answer is 1/2 times 7 minus 5. Yes, 48 plus 10, that is 58. So 2 2 are 4 and 2 9 are 18. That is 29 square unit. This is area. So this will be square unit. है ना? Square unit plus answer होगा. Now area of second triangle, which is triangle DAC. So for that, let D is x1 comma y1. D is x1 comma y1. है ना? x1 y1 हम किसको ले लेंगे? कोऑर्डिनेट देखो. Rest of the coordinate are same. है ना? ये x2 y2, ये x3 y3. Now area of triangle DAC. Area of triangle DAC equal to 1/2 times x1. So what is the value of x1? Minus 4. Then bracket y2 minus y3. So y2 is 5 and y3 is minus 5. So 5 minus 5. This will become 5 plus 5. Next x2. What is the value of x2? Value of x2 is minus 4. So minus 4. y3 minus y1. y3 minus y1. y3 is minus 5 and y1 is minus 2. So minus 5 minus 2. It will become plus 2. So minus 5 plus 2. Next x3. What is the value of x3? Plus 5. So plus x3, that is plus 5. x3 y1 minus y2. What is the value of y1? Value of y1 is minus 2 and value of y2 is plus 5. So minus 2 minus 5. Minus 2 minus 5. So this will become 1/2 times minus 4. 5 plus 5, 10. And this is minus 5 plus 2, that is minus 3. Minus 3 minus 4, that is 12 plus 12. Minus 5 minus 2 minus 7, and minus 7 into 5 minus 35. So 1/2 times minus 40 plus 12 minus 35. So this will become 1/2 times minus 40 minus 35, 40, 75 minus 75 and plus 12. So 1/2 times 5 minus 2, 3, 7 minus 1, 6, minus 63/2. क्या आंसर आ रहा है मेरा? minus 63 upon 2. Since this is the area beta, since this is area, so we will take its modulus and this will become plus 63 upon 2 square unit. So your final area required, so the required area of quadrilateral equal to area of first triangle, which is 29, and 29 can be written as 58 upon 2 na, so we can write it like 58 upon 2 and plus 63 upon 2, that is 2 is the LCM, 8 plus 3 1, 8 plus 3 11, 1 carry, 6 plus 6 12, 121 upon 2 square unit. This is the required area of the quadrilateral. Pause the video and take a screenshot. Now next question. Our next question, question number 2. Question number 2 is the base of an equilateral triangle with side 2a lies on y-axis. We have given an equilateral triangle, okay? We have given an equilateral triangle whose base is lying on y-axis. तो y-axis में अगर base है तो equilateral triangle कुछ ऐसा बनेगा बेटा, ठीक है? An equilateral triangle having side 2a, an equilateral triangle with base on y-axis and having length 2a. तो बेटा 2a अगर लेंथ है तो 2a ये भी होगा, 2a ये भी होगा, और इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल है तो 2a ये साइड भी होगी. But the condition has given that the base is lying on y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. ये जो बेस है इस इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल का जो कि y-axis के अलोंग है, इसका जो मिड पॉइंट है इस साइड का वो कहां पे लाई कर रहा है, ओरिजिन पे, ठीक है? It means that if origin is the midpoint of the base, then this will be a and this will be a. Okay? Rest of the part are 2a and 2a. So let us suppose this point is P, this point is Q, and this point is R. Okay? So we need to find the vertices of this equilateral triangle. So beta, for vertices, the vertices of point P is lying on y-axis, and this is the origin. So this length will be a, ये होगा ना, तो इस पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट ओरिजिन से ही हम मेजर करते हैं बेटा. कोऑर्डिनेट्स को हम कहां से मेजर करते हैं, ओरिजिन से. तो ओरिजिन से यहां तक की डिस्टेंस कितनी है, a. तो इस पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट क्या होंगे, 0, a. ओके, लाइक वे ओरिजिन से यहां तक की डिस्टेंस कितनी है मेरे पास, a. सिंस इट इज द नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन ऑफ y एक्सिस, तो इस Q पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट हो जाएंगे 0, a. दो वर्टिसेस निकल गए इस ट्रायंगल के. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट पॉइंट R के वर्टिसेस हमें फाइंड करना है. So for that we apply the Pythagoras rule in triangle POR. So in triangle POR, this is the hypotenuse which is PR. So PR square is equal to OP square plus OR square. Now put the values here. So PR square equal to, what is the value of OP? Length of OP? OP is A. So this will become A square plus OR. OR is what we have to find. OR is what we have to find. So OR will be remain as OR. Okay. Here you can put the value of PR. So value of PR is 2a. So this will become square of 2a. So square of 2a is 4a square is equal to a square plus OR square. Now this a square will shift in left hand side. So this will become 4a square minus a square is equal to OR square. That is OR square is equal to 3 times a square. So OR will be root 3 a square, and this will give us two values plus minus root 3 a. Since this will be, this is plus minus root 3 a, but we choose only plus root 3 a because this is the positive direction of x-axis. So the coordinate of point R will be root 3 a. Okay, but if your triangle is shifting along this direction, है ना, मान लीजिए ट्रायंगल अगर इधर को है, मान लीजिए अगर ट्रायंगल कुछ इधर को शिफ्ट कर रहा है, कुछ ऐसा है ट्रायंगल को, ओके, उस कंडीशन में इस पॉइंट को सपोज इसको हम ले लेते हैं r डैश, तो उस कंडीशन में इसके कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हो जाएंगे -√3a, 0. So your coordinates will be 0, a, 0, -a and ±√3, a. ये आपके कोऑर्डिनेट हो जाएंगे. अगर पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन के अलोंग एक वर्टिसेस है तो √3a, नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन के अलोंग है तो -√3a. ओके, so this is your solution. Pause the video and take this into account. Next question बेटा. Next question number 3. Find the distance between 2 points. One is P(x1, y1) and other is Q(x2, y2). We need to find the distance between these 2 points in 2 different kind of cases. The very first case is when PQ is parallel to x-axis, and second when PQ is parallel to y-axis. This is our question. Okay, so first we will make it an xy plane. So this is x-axis beta, this is y-axis, this is origin. Okay, suppose we have given any 2 points. This is point P and this is point Q having coordinate x1, y1 and x2, y2. So what is, by the distance formula, what is the distance between P and Q? That is PQ is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the distance between P and Q. But we need to find the distance in 2 different kind of cases. The very first case is when PQ, this PQ is parallel to x-axis. तो बेटा अगर ये PQ x-axis के पैरेलल होगा then this point will be here Q dash. उस कंडीशन में ये डायग्राम कुछ ऐसा बनेगा. समझिए बात को. If PQ is parallel to x-axis, अगर ये PQ x-axis के पैरेलल है तो ये Q पॉइंट कहाँ जाएगा यहाँ पे Q dash पे. तो उस कंडीशन में x-axis के पैरेलल वाली लाइन हो जाएगी ना. तो उस कंडीशन में क्या होगा देखिए, यहाँ से अगर एक परपेंडिकुलर यहाँ से यहाँ डालें और एक यहाँ से यहाँ डालें. ओके, तो दिस इज x1 एंड दिस इज x2. ओके, बट योर y डिस्टेंस इज सेम. y कैसा हो जाएगा बेटा, y कांस्टेंट हो जाएगा. देखिए आप ये जो y2 थी, ये y2 लेंथ कहां से कहां तक थी, ये जो y2 लेंथ थी, ठीक है, y2 जो लेंथ थी वो इतनी लेंथ थी. समझिए बात को, y2 इतनी लेंथ थी. अब क्या है, इफ q is at existing at that point, अगर q यहां की जगह यहां पे आ जाए तभी तो ये pq पैरेलल होगा x एक्सिस के. तो उस कंडीशन में आपकी जो y2 है वो रिड्यूस होके y2 becomes y1. y2 जो है वो किसके बराबर हो जाएगा, जो y2 है. ठीक है ना, ये दूरी यहां से यहां तक हमारी लेंथ थी y2 और ये लेंथ थी हमारी y2 यहां से यहां तक. ठीक है ना. तो अगर ये q पॉइंट यहां पे आ जाएगा तो चेंज क्या होगा, x एक्सिस में कोई चेंजेस नहीं आएंगे. x1 अभी भी इतना है, x2 अभी भी इतना है, बट आपका जो y2 है वो रिड्यूस होके किसके y1 के बराबर आ जाएगा. तो केस फर्स्ट, इफ PQ is parallel to x axis then y1 becomes y2. तो y1 और y2 क्या हो जाएंगे बेटा, इक्वल हो जाएंगे. तो उस कंडीशन में PQ कितना हो जाएगा, रूट x2 minus x1 whole square plus y1 minus y1 whole square, that is root x2 minus x1 whole square, that is x2 minus x1. This is the distance between P and Q in that particular case. Second case is when PQ is parallel to y-axis. तो उस कंडीशन में Q पॉइंट कहाँ पे आ जाएगा, ये Q पॉइंट यहाँ पे आ जाएगा Q डैश. उस कंडीशन में क्या आ जाएगी, आप कुछ ऐसी लाइन हो जाएगी. समझ रहे हैं आप, दिस इज पॉइंट P, दिस इज पॉइंट Q डैश. ये Q पॉइंट अगर PQ y-axis के पैरेलल है तो ये Q पॉइंट यहाँ पे आ जाएगा तो ये पैरेलल हो जाएगा y-axis के. तो उस कंडीशन में चेंजेस क्या आएंगे बेटा, आप इस कोऑर्डिनेट को देखिए x1 y1 और यहाँ पे कोऑर्डिनेट जो होगा, ठीक है, Q डैश, उसका x कोऑर्डिनेट x1 बन जाएगा, y कोऑर्डिनेट तो y2 ही रहेगा. मींस व्हाई इफ PQ is parallel to y axis, अगर PQ y axis के पैरेलल हो जाता है, ठीक है ना, y axis के पैरेलल, तो आपका x कोऑर्डिनेट इक्वल हो जाएगा. उस कंडीशन में क्या हो जा रहा है, x कोऑर्डिनेट इक्वल हो जा रहा है. इट मींस x2 is equal to x1. उस कंडीशन में x2 क्या है, x1 के इक्वल है. तो जो डिस्टेंस है वो क्या हो जाएगी, पी क्यू इक्वल टू रूट x2 की जगह भी x1 आ जाएगा, तो x1 माइनस x1 होल स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर, दैट इज रूट ऑफ y2 माइनस y1 होल स्क्वायर, यानी कि y2 माइनस y2, है ना। तब डिस्टेंस कितनी हो जाएगी, p और q के बीच में ये डिस्टेंस तो होगी। तो वही अगर यहां से यहां तक देखिए, यहां से ये डिस्टेंस है आपकी y2, ओके, और ये डिस्टेंस है आपकी y1, तो ये बची हुई डिस्टेंस कितनी हो जाएगी, y2 माइनस y1 ही हो जाएगी, ध्यान से देखिए, है ना। तो इस तरीके से इस क्वेश्चन को करेंगे, पॉज द वीडियो, टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए बेटा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज फाइंड अ पॉइंट ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस which is equidistant from the point 7,6 and 3,4. This is x axis, this is y axis. First we will point out the two coordinates which is 7,6 and 3,4. So let P is 7,6 and Q is 3,4. These are the two points, okay? 7,6 and 3,4. So x axis की maximum length कितनी है, 7. This is origin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. In y-axis is maximum length 6. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5 and this is 6. Now the first quadrant is 7,6. So this is 7 and this is 6. So इसको इधर को बनाएंगे आगे को, है ना। तो ये दोनों पॉइंट जहां पे मिलेंगे, ओके, ये दोनों पॉइंट जहां पे मिलेंगे वो पॉइंट होगा 7,6, ठीक है। सो दिस विल बी द पॉइंट 7,6, ओके, दिस विल बी पॉइंट बी 7,6, सॉरी। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट 3,4, तो दिस इज 3 एंड दिस इज 4, तो इसको इधर को बढ़ाना, इसको नीचे को, वेयर दे मीट इज द पॉइंट 3,4, ओके, वेयर दे मीट इज द पॉइंट 3,4. So this is point Q 3,4, okay, meet both of the point. So this is PQ. Now what is our question? Our question is that we need to find a point on x-axis, we need to find a point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7,6 and 3,4. So let the point be on x-axis is this, है ना, हमने यहाँ पे पॉइंट ले लिया, तो x कोऑर्डिनेट तो ये हो जाएगा, y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हो जाएगा, since the point is existing on x axis, so on x axis y is 0, so let the point be a, 0. Now what is the condition? The condition is that suppose this is the point R, this is the point R. Now the condition is that the distance of this point from point Q as well as point P, as well as from point P is same. It means that it is given that RQ equal to RP, okay. Since it is given that the point which we have to find on x-axis is equidistant from both the point P and Q. ये जो पॉइंट है ये P और Q दोनों से सेम डिस्टेंस पे है, सेम डिस्टेंस मेंटेन कर रहा है, तो डिस्टेंस बिटवीन R एंड Q मस्ट बी इक्वल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन R एंड P. सो डिस्टेंस फार्मूले से इनके बीच की डिस्टेंस निकालेंगे, सो डिस्टेंस बिटवीन R Q इज रूट 0 माइनस 4 whole square plus a minus 3 whole square must equal rp 0 minus 6 whole square plus a minus 7 whole square. Now squaring both side, what we get here, we get 16 plus a minus 3 whole square equal to 36 plus a minus 7 whole square, okay. Now taking a minus 7 here, we get a minus 3 whole square and minus a minus 7 whole square is equal to 36 minus 16. Now apply here the formula of a square minus b square, है ना. So what is the formula what is the identity for a square minus b square? That is a minus b. One factor is a minus b and another is a plus b. So we are going to use it here, to make our calculation easier. So here this is a, this is b. So in first bracket we will write it a minus b. So a minus 3 minus a plus 7. In another bracket a plus b. So a minus 3 plus a minus 7, and this is 20. So from here a and a got cancelled out, plus 7 minus 3, so we get there 4. And in another bracket a plus a, that is 2a minus 3 minus 7 minus 10 equal to 20. Now 4 will cancel out 25 times. So 2a minus 10, 2a minus 10 is equal to 5. So 2a is equal to 15. 10 plus 5 15. This implies a is equal to 15 upon 2, 7.5. Okay. So the required point is a comma 0 हमारा पॉइंट लिया था हमने x एक्सिस पे, तो a की वैल्यू कितनी आ गई 7.5, 0. दिस इज द रिक्वायर्ड पॉइंट. ओके, पॉज द वीडियो, क्लिक द स्क्रीनशॉट. Next is the question number 5. The question number 5 is find slope of the line which passes through the origin and the midpoints of the line segment joining point 0, -4 and 8, 0. Question number 5, we have given any two points like P is 0, -4 and Q is 8, 0. Okay, so first we will draw the figure. Suppose this is x axis, this is y axis. Okay, this is origin. So in x axis हमें कहाँ तक जाना होगा? till 8. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, and in y axis, in the negative direction, we need to go 4 steps. So -1, -2, -3 and -4. Now plot the coordinates. So very first coordinate is 0, -4. So this will be the point 0, -4 and name it like P. And the second point is 8, 0. So this will be the second point, which is 8, 0, and this is point P. Now meet both the points. Okay, so this is PQ. This is what? This is PQ. है ना? इन दोनों पॉइंट्स को हम क्या करेंगे? मिला लेंगे. ठीक है? This is point 0, -4. है ना? And this is point 8, 0. Okay. Now what is the condition? The condition is we need to find slope of the line which passes through the origin and the midpoint of the line segment joining this and this. So इन दोनों पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने वाला जो इनका मिड पॉइंट होगा, सपोज मिड पॉइंट इज R. ठीक है? So how we find the midpoint of any line segment whose midpoint has been given? So the formula is that suppose this is point P, this is point Q, having coordinate x1, y1, and here having coordinate x2, y2. Then the midpoint of this PQ line, which is R, the coordinate of R will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the formula for finding the midpoint. So here the midpoint is R. So this will be x coordinate is 0 plus 8 divided by 2 and y coordinate is -4 plus 0 divided by 2. So coordinate R is 4, -2. ठीक है ना? So R पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट क्या आ जाएंगे? 4, -2. ठीक है? Now line whose slope we have to find is passing through this. है ना? हमें क्या करना है? इसका हमें स्लोप फाइंड करना है ना? जिस लाइन का स्लोप फाइंड करना है, उस लाइन का जो ओरिजिन से पास होके जाती है, और साथ ही साथ कहां से? P और Q लाइन सेगमेंट को जोड़ने वाला जो लाइन सेगमेंट है PQ, उसके मिड पॉइंट से और ओरिजिन से पास होके जा रही है. ठीक है? हमें क्या करना है? हमें फाइंड करना है स्लोप. वी हैव टू फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ द लाइन व्हिच इज पासिंग थ्रू द ओरिजिन एज वेल एज द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द लाइन सेगमेंट PQ. सो कोऑर्डिनेट हमें पता चल गया. ओरिजिन के कोऑर्डिनेट क्या होते हैं बेटा? 0, 0 और R पॉइंट के मिल गए. सो ओरिजिन के कोऑर्डिनेट 0, 0 एंड कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ पॉइंट R इज 4, -2. सो लेट अस टेक इट एज x1, y1 and it as x2, y2. So slope of OR will be y2 minus y1, that is minus 2 minus 0, divided by x2 minus x1, that is 4 minus 0. So this will become minus 2 upon 4, that is minus 1 by 2. So slope of this line segment will be minus 1 upon 2. Right? This is the formula of slope when end points of the line segment has been given. As I told earlier, what is the formula for it? X2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So on applying this formula, we can easily find the slope of this particular line, named as M. So this is the slope of this required line. Pause the video and keep this in short. So dear student, this is all about from today's video lecture. In the next video lecture, we will discuss the remaining question of this exercise. Till then, bye bye, take care and have a nice day.